WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have my second bottle in the single cask series from the Whistler, and this time I have something from the José Maria Fonseca Moscatel cask. We'll talk about that in a second. So I've already done the 5-year-old. This is 9. This was the Oloroso Sherry Butt. A lot of chocolate and coffee notes in there. Amazing. I still have a Marsala I have to try, which I'm really looking forward to. And I also have a Bordeaux wine cask here, which I'm also going to be tasting in a day or two. Now, all these are part of a 10th anniversary of the DrankDozijn from the Netherlands. They are an online shop with amazing sales sometimes. So I have bought quite a few things from them in my life. Now, for those of you like me who do not know José Maria Fonseca Moscatel cask, first of all, the word Moscatel is the word we use in German and also the word they use in Portuguese. In English, we use the word muscat, M-U-S-K-C-A-T, I'm sorry. And what they did is, this is a 9-year-old whiskey, single malt. I do not know if it's double or triple distilled. I could not find any information about that. Whiskybase number 199097. They did not distill it themselves. The distillery has not been open for 9 years, but they did give this a 10-month finish in these wonderful casks. Now, I just went to a nice little site here, talked about José Maria Da Fonseca, traditional winery in the 7th generation, and the family business with its headquarters in Aceteo. Sorry about that. Stands for highest quality. The traditional house was founded in 1834 and especially known and very popular for its excellent dessert wines. Since the middle of the 19th century, the top wines with controlled designations of the origin DOC, Peninsula del Ceitabal, have been produced as well. This traditionally includes, for example, the noble sweet Muscat, which ranks 3rd behind other Portuguese dessert wines. For example, Tawny and Ruby Port. Yummy, yummy. All right, so what am I going to compare it to? Of course, I'm going to compare it to my Whistler 7-year-old natural cask strength with 59%. This is 59.3%, by the way. So this should cost you somewhere around 65 euros, maybe all the way up to 80 euros today, because I don't think they're going to do another batch of this, unfortunately. This was a single cask. We had a total of 276 bottles. They're all sold out. I'm so sorry. Now, on the nose, this is a very, very nice whiskey. This is going to be a C+ whiskey. Sorry for ruining the whole review. You probably either have a bottle of this, one of the 276 lucky people, or you're not going to get your hands on one of these bottles because it's a single cask and they're all sold out. So also that is very interesting. This cask, 276. So me and my math here. 276 times 0.7 means that the cask was 193 liters of liquid. So it was probably a hogshead, 250 liters. Maybe only 225, more barrique. Could also be used there for the wine production. Very good. What type of wood? No one told me. Is it American oak? Probably. Is it European oak? I don't think so. The sherry, full maturation, 5-year-old, was Spanish oak. This was probably American oak, and it's very light. It's red currants. It's a little bit of a type of wild strawberry moment. It's a tiny, tiny little bit of raspberry. You get a tiny little bit of white chocolate going on here. This is nice. Now, there's not a single wow moment involved here, except for the fact that I believe that I could use this in a blind tasting. I put this in with, just say, I had 4 whiskeys, 3 single malt scotch with different wine finishes, and the 4th an Irish single malt scotch, this one with a wine finish. I don't think a single person would be able to go, hey, this is different. This is Irish. I think I would be able to fool each and every person. It fools me. This just is really, really, really nice. But as I said, nothing to write home about. Well done, well done. The Whistler Boann Distillery is doing very, very nice stuff. I'm amazed at those heritage mash bills that they distilled. I was at the Irish Whiskey Life Dublin in 2022, and they had a beautiful stand, big tree, great people at the booth. Very, very good. I'm so sorry. I did an interview and I pushed the wrong button at the end and the audio didn't save. Shame on me. So sorry. They're just, I really enjoy what they're doing, and I'm really looking forward to their own juice coming out and what they're going to be putting on the market in the next 10 years here. This is going to be some good stuff. Floral, fruity, light, nice. 59.3% does not bother me at all. Perfectly integrated. Oh, I just love the natural cask strength. This is a C+, this is a B to B+, depends on my day. I have that peanut brittle without the peanut part, that dime, and a little bit of the leather and the vanilla going on here. I have more fruitiness. Cheers. Mm. Mm. If I were to guess, I would guess coulis juice, double distilled, with that nice finish, that José Maria Da Fonseca Moscatel cask finish. Wow, 10 months, very nice. Very, very well done. Just a tiny bit of water here, bring it down from the 59.3% down to about 50%. Sometimes I feel around 53% is going to be actually one of the sweet spots for whiskey. The viscosity is probably at its highest usually. It's the burn from the alcohol is not there. It's not yet diluted. It just really, really often a whiskey sits well at 53.5%. And I get a little bit more of the elderberries going on here as well. Mm. That's a good whiskey. C+, with water, maybe even a C++, B minus here. That does give a nice little touch there. That's really good. Value for money, solid C. An A, why haven't you bought it? I already give it, when have I ever given an A for value for money? I don't think so. B, buy it. I've done that before, but usually on bottles under 50 euros. Taste, I've given Bs a lot. I've given a few A's. A C is you can buy it if you want to. And I think for 62 euros 50, this was one of the bottles that I was like, hey, it's a single cask. It's something unusual. It's a 9-year-old cask strength Irish whiskey out there for an okay price. I'm seeing things like this at the moment for 120, 150 euros where I just kind of go, no. Yeah, but 62, as I said, I bought on sale for 49. Yes, I would buy it again for 49. That is very, very good whiskey here. The 59.3%, just nice, a little bit of water, even nicer. Floral, fruity goodness. Now, to continue to rave about my Whistler 7-year-old natural cask strength with that Oloroso sherry finish. This brings back so many memories. The memories of just beautiful moments with good people. This is fantastic. This has more depth, more complexity, more layers. This is good. This is, compared to this, simplistic. This goes through a lot of different stages. This hits a nice little tone, just keeps it. Yeah. If you're looking for something nice, not overly complex, a little bit of a fruity, floral type of moment in an Irish whiskey, bam. If you could find the single cask, go for it. I think that's going to be a little bit of a problem. These did come out around Christmas time of 2021, so I'm 8 months too late here. So sorry. I have a backlog of bottles here, about 300 bottles I have to do, and so we'll see what's going to happen here. All right, so this is bottle number 2 of the Whistler single cask series for DrankDozijn. I like this better than I did the single cask sherry 5-year-old Oloroso, but the coffee and the mocha moments were very strong with the other one. This is a nice floral light whiskey in comparison. So my question of the day: what other whiskeys do you know that have a Moscatel or Muscat finish? I know there's a few out there. Please write that down. Now, don't be confused, because there is sherry. We have Fino, and we have Palo Cortado, and we have Pedro Jimenez, and we have Moscatel. Now, this is not Moscatel sherry. This is Muscat. Unfortunately, the Portuguese way of writing it is Moscatel as well, and it's a totally different thing. It's not completely different, but it is different. All right, so please write down what whiskeys you know of that have a nice Moscatel cask finish. WhiskyJason here. You can always contact me at whiskyjason@gmail.com. Otherwise, just comment down below, and I will respond. All the best. See you soon. WhiskyJason. Bye-bye.